Boom! Welcome back to the channel. I'm Heck Strange. This is StrangerPalooza. This is Nick
Strange of Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida.
I don't know what's going on with me today, but
Nick
anyway.
Strange. Nick and Hank.
Did I adopt him?
Something
Hopefully
like that.
I don't have to feed him. Anyway, this is Nick Schmidt.
Yes.
Of Sunshine State RVs.
Gainesville.
And yes, in Gainesville, Florida.
Gainesville, Florida. Beautiful.
Yes,
Beautiful
yes.
this morning.
Very nice.
This is the earliest we've ever done a video, I think, Hank.
I know.
It is 9 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, brain not functioning properly.
Mine is. I got up at 6 a.m. I walked 5 miles this morning. I got my hot tub stretched. Now
I see a competition is starting. I was up at 4:30.
what did you do at 4:30? Did you eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I did not walk 5 miles.
I walked 5 miles this morning.
Anyway, today we want to talk to you about hybrid systems.
Yeah.
Specifically here in the Midwest automotive design. This is the Patriot.
The Patriot, yep.
Yes.
It is a hybrid. Something they started doing recently because every year everyone's trying to get more and more lithium, right? More and more lithium, more and more. We went from 400 amp hours to 600 to 1,000. Now we're up to 13 and 15 and 1,600 amp hours. It's insane.
It's getting a little crazy and expensive.
Well, that's the key. It's getting expensive. And so people come in here and they're like, well, I'm gonna go from campground to campground, but I want the most lithium.
Right.
I'm like, but if you go from campground to campground, you really don't need the most lithium. You know, you really could use a generator and just plug in at the campground, or you can use a little lithium, not a lot. And so there is a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of money being spent on things people don't need.
Plus, it's called hybrid.
Hybrid.
So some people think this vehicle is a hybrid.
Nobody actually thinks that, but some people ask that question.
I feel like some people feel that.
So this vehicle is not a hybrid. This is a Mercedes Sprinter all-wheel drive chassis with a high output 4-cylinder engine.
Diesel
Engine, 20-something miles a gallon, all-wheel drive. Beautiful. I mean, more torque, more horsepower, better gas mileage than the 6-cylinder engine it had before. It is not a hybrid. What is the hybrid is the battery system.
Right. So Midwest is putting in a battery system with a generator.
Correct.
And then a separate propane tank to run said generator.
To run the generator. So there's a lithium system, there's a big inverter, there's solar panels, and there's a generator. And they all, it's kind of like an orchestra. They all kind of work together seamlessly, so that way you're not interrupted.
Yeah, 5 o'clock this morning I was conducting an orchestra.
Oh yeah. I was doing it while I was walking 5 miles.
Right, okay, listen.
I had a 40-pound vest on, it's called rucking. You ever rucked?
I have actually.
I had a 40-pound vest on, 20 in the front, 20 in the back, and I'm walking through my neighborhood.
I had on a vest with steel plates.
It kind of looks like a bulletproof vest. I'm like, my neighbors are going to think that I'm like walking around ready for war or something.
Getting ready, getting prepared. But listen, so one, we want to show people under the van, right? So we want to show them there's actually a system under there.
Yes.
So we're going to cut to that.
Yeah, let's do it right now. Let's show them. They taught me how to lift.
Oh, wait, someone's going to let you get, no.
They're letting me use a power tool.
Professional?
Are you ready? This is how hard it is.
Okay. Okay.
Look at that. Hope I don't blast it through the ceiling.
I feel like I need Matt here to supervise
like
this.
a spaceship through the ceiling.
I know. Don't go too high.
This is like showing you how the sausage is made.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know how the sausage is made. This is cool when they're upgrading a suspension and putting a 4-inch lift kit.
So Nick, these are called actual working guys?
These are. Their hands are dirty. And
these guys work for a living.
They do. I appreciate the guys that work for a living very much. Okay. So we've been talking about the hybrid.
Right.
And we've kind of explained what it does and how it does it. And now we're going to see what it looks like.
Right. So we're under the Sprinter right now. This is your gas tank for anyone who wants to know. Transmission going back here.
Show where the gas tank is. Right here.
This is the gas tank. This is your water tank.
So we have gas tanks that can get bigger also. So we've been taking these out and putting a bigger,
That's the cool thing about Sprinter. They have those available.
Yeah. So this is the propane tank here. This is the big propane.
Here we go.
This whole thing here.
Yep.
Then, so this is the 2500 propane Onan generator. It is very quiet. It's actually quiet enough to be used in national parks, and it gets its fuel from that propane tank. And then right behind it are the batteries we've been talking about.
Yeah.
The 540 amp hours of lithium batteries.
So you can see one 270 here, so there'll be two 270s.
And there's another 270 there.
Yeah, this is very close to the system I have with the generator, except mine's not running off of propane, obviously, right?
Correct. Your generator runs off the fuel in your engine. So, so what happens both of these, this is why it's called the hybrid. Both of these systems are working together, and when one's needed, one works. When the other one's needed, the other one works, and they do a great job of complementing each other. With the automatic gen start we talked about, and all of the other stuff that is working in here, the BMS and the everything works together to make sure you never, ever, ever run out of power. And then we can even add more batteries in here. I mean, there's room to add more batteries. There's room, you know.
I think this kind of a system is good, though.
Yes.
Yeah, 540 generator.
I think, you know,
all that. It's
kind of, here, I'll walk on this side so you can see. It's kind of like anything else. It's all going to depend on how you use it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to be strictly boondocking and you're one of these people that don't like propane at all, then you need a full lithium system. If you're going to be between campgrounds and driving a lot and then sleeping in it here and there and maybe a hotel here or there, this is perfect. It saves money and everything kind of works together to give you the same power that you need.
Yeah, and when they say hybrid, this is what you're talking about.
Yep. So 270 amp hour Battleborn, Onan generator, with the propane tank. It runs on propane.
There you go. Okay.
That was pretty cool, right?
It is cool. Actually,
yeah, now you get that thing up on the lift and seeing everything. I mean, there's a great system under there.
Yeah,
and
for people who sometimes I hear we get these comments in the videos about, you know, what's under there if you're going off road, etc.
Yeah.
I think it's recommended you can get steel plates under there to protect everything.
You can get skid plates. We install skid plates all the time. But Midwest does a great job, along with all the other manufacturers, of protecting those batteries. They put them in that kind of skid plate type of
I didn't
box.
see anything hanging too low or anything like that.
No.
So yeah, you can get that if you want. Now you have an idea of what we're going to talk about. We're going to go in though.
So let's jump in.
Yeah, Nick is going to show us how it works.
So this is what I did actually at 5 a.m.
You were studying?
I was. So I had my glasses.
Oh boy.
And I had my notes. This is my advanced notes
Schmidt
on nonlinear spectral morphisms.
Oh boy.
And so this is all like the pseudo-theorem and the sketch of the argument and the representative identities, the random lemma for smoothing kernel and test function. This is all the stuff I did just to show you guys, and this is the graph, just to show you guys how to work this system.
You know what I love about this? I'm going to get blamed.
Blamed for what?
I'm going to get blamed for you sidetracking.
I mean, look at all this. This is the math that I've been doing to show you guys how long this battery can run.
Break it down to us.
Oh,
simplify.
Okay, you don't want this.
No, I don't.
You don't want pseudo nonlinear spectromorphisms.
No.
Okay.
Show us, give us.
So let's keep it simple.
Exactly.
All right, perfect. So this is the deal. So there's an Onan generator that I just showed you the generator. There's 540 amp hours of lithium batteries. There's a 3,000 watt inverter and there's solar panels. They all work in sync through the Firefly, which is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do here is we can turn the generator on. So you hold down start and the generator turns on.
I don't know if anyone can hear it, but it's kicking up.
There it is.
There we go.
It's on. Super quiet. Takes 1 second. As soon as that kicks on, it takes about 20 seconds for everything to kind of go. Hear some random beeps here and there, and everything will.
And that generator, just for everyone out there, that generator is not running off of the diesel.
That is running off the propane. It's a 19-gallon propane tank that, you know, propane tanks you only want to fill about 75%, so 15 to 16 gallons is max. On that, with everything in this coach running, full bore, everything, I'm talking fridge, lights, air conditioner, JBL stereo, a laptop plugged in, your massaging seats, everything running, everything. You can run this generator for 35 straight hours.
Okay.
With the AC
just
running.
Just off the propane.
Just on the propane generator. That generator, once you turn that generator on, it will not turn off for 35 hours because of the amount of propane that is in it.
Yeah, and so we're not.
Pretty amazing.
And we're not considering that 540 amp hours will probably give you like about 5.5 hours running your AC, etc.
So we're going to cover that in a second. That's on step number 3 right here on my Lambda, Alpha, Sigma.
I don't know why you're doing that's dancing we're talking about, Lambda.
No, this is math.
Okay.
It's math.
Get back to this.
Sorry. I was very distracted.
This is never going to be a quick video.
I was very distracted.
I don't know how Mary's glasses got in here.
The generator, these are Angie's actually. I just grabbed them off her desk.
Okay.
These don't look like mine?
No, they do not fit you.
So So the generator will run 35 hours. The lithium batteries, 540 amp hours with everything running, will run about 5 hours.
Yeah.
So now we have this really cool thing that Onan does, and they put it in the Firefly. It's called Auto Gen Start, AGS.
Okay.
Right now the AGS is disabled. So if I press that button, there's a warning. Enabling AGS is an enclosed, unventilated space, may cause death. Nobody wants to die today. Today's not a good day to die.
No, sir.
So we're going to be very careful. Hold this down for 3 seconds. Okay, so now AGS is enabled, okay? So AGS automatically, so when the batteries are full, they run about 5 hours. So as they go down, because the AC's on, lights are on, fridge is on, 5 hours later,
there's a trigger point.
there's a trigger. So that trigger is low volts. At 12 volts, right now we're at 13.7. At 12 volts, that generator kicks on.
Okay.
Okay? Generator kicks on. Now, it has to be at 12 volts for 30 seconds. It's not just when it hits 12 volts, it automatically. Once it gets down to 12 volts and it stays there for 30 seconds, this generator automatically turns on. So if you're hiking and your dog is in the RV, and your air conditioner's on, keeping the temperature balanced for your dog, then the batteries get low, generator kicks on. The AC doesn't shut off, turn back on, you gotta reset. It is seamless.
Okay.
There is no hiccups,
once you have this
there's
system
no hesitation.
once you have AGS enabled, it will do this.
It just works, okay? So then, it runs until your batteries get to 13.3. That's fully charged. Now, the whole time, if your generator's on, I mean, if your fridge is on, lights are on, AC's on, everything is on, from dead to fully charged is about 12 hours.
Right.
So your generator has enough propane, it can run that entire 12 hours. Now, chances are you'll be back by then, right? You're not gonna be gone. When you come back, your generator will probably be on, your AC will still be on, your lights will be on, and everything will be fine. If you're gone, the 5 hours from the lithium battery, then the 12 hours, so we go 5 hours here. Here's another graph. 5 hours here, right?
So it's going to burn the battery for 5 hours.
This is lithium.
Then the generator kicks on and charges the battery and runs everything.
And that's for 12 hours. That's the gen. Then it'll automatically kick off once we get to 13.3.
Right.
Okay. Now your batteries are charged again, and then your lithium can run another 5 hours. So now we're at 22 hours of lithium, then generator, then lithium. This whole time you don't have to touch anything.
Yeah.
This is what's so beautiful about this hybrid system with the automatic gen start.
Right.
You don't touch anything at all. See, this is a representation.
And you didn't have to buy a big super mega pack battery
you saved 10 or 20 grand doing this.
Okay, I agree
This is
with
what's
that.
great.
I'm cool with that.
So lithium, generator, lithium. So now remember I said your generator can run 35 hours, right? So we just took 12 hours off that 35. Now you got 25 hours left. So you can do this twice. So you can do another 5 hours,
so
12 hours, and 5 hours again. You can do it all over again.
Right, so on a full tank of propane, you could probably go like 3 days running like this.
And it's just a cycle.
If you're boondocking, you're not plugging in anywhere.
You don't need to do the math. I did the math. This is the matrix representation of the Enigma values of the Lombardi
Everybody
trophy.
blames me. I'm the troublemaker.
But look, this is the math. This is simple, non-linear, advanced math.
Now, so I have a couple of questions to the people out there. So because this is a hybrid system, we don't have a second alternator in this.
We do not. But the way Midwest orders this is with the high output normal alternator, and that while you're driving. So this doesn't even include turning the engine on and driving.
So,
while you're driving, your alternator is charging these batteries
it's still
as well.
Charging up the battery, and if your solar panels are on, that's adding a little bit.
It is, but it's adding
something. Yes,
better than taking.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good.
There is a 3,000 watt inverter, which is great. Everything can run on the 3,000 watt inverter and the 540 amp hours of lithium batteries and the Onan generator. How beautiful is that?
That's pretty good.
I mean, this is like an orchestra.
Yeah.
This is like the one you were conducting at 5 a.m. this morning.
That's right, man. I was brilliant.
Brilliant.
You missed it.
I did.
You were trying to make coffee or whatever you did. I don't need coffee.
I was rucking at 5 a.m. And doing nonlinear spectral morphisms for you guys.
Okay, cool.
You know how I got this, by the way?
For the people. I have no idea how you got it.
I went to ChatGPT and I said, please make me a fake math sheet that makes me look smart.
This is how AI destroys the world. This is where it starts, right here.
I did.
Okay. So just to wrap up for everyone,
because I want to look smart.
Yes, thank you, Angie. We appreciate that. Does it work? No. So just to wrap up for everyone, can you, so you can get that on the Patriot.
Yep. Patriot, the Heritage. You cannot get it on the Ford Patriot. There's weight-wise, they don't have the generator, so they just do the 1350 lithium. And the whole Freedom package under her generator, solar, all that. But
and if you go this route, instead of getting, because I know the standard battery now is about 1000 or what is it, 1080? I think amp hours. 1080
is the standard. Yeah. The upgraded battery is 1350 amp hours, and then you can get this 540. So it's 540, 1080, and 1350.
But this system saves people some money.
Oh, significant.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is great, and this is a 22-foot RV. Yeah. This is not the extended version, so so you're gonna see there is a lot of room back here. This is a great. We've done a whole video on this coach already.
I'll run in some. Stuff.
I mean, we've done the whole video on it. This is my favorite color. This ginseng is just beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely
nice,
beautiful.
Very nice. I love the stitching.
And even in the 22-foot version, you have the full couch, you got the full fridge, you got the big bathroom, you got a little desk behind the driver's seat.
It's all here.
Oh yeah, all of it. You're not missing anything in 22 feet. So you can get this hybrid system in the 19-foot FD2. You can get the 22-foot MD2S. That stands for standard. Or in the MD2 170 extended, and that's the 24/6. So all three of the Sprinter ones we can get this hybrid in, and I just ordered a batch of 10 of these because I love this system, and I was like, you know what, for the people that don't want to spend all the money on the big lithium, but they don't just want a generator, they kind of want to get their feet wet and figure it out and see, is the lithium for me, is it generator for me, I want a little bit of both. Maybe you've had RVs in the past and you really believe in the generator and that's all you've had, and it's hard to get away from that. You want that fail-safe redundancy.
Yeah, this is very close to what I have, but not figured out completely like this. What I have personally.
You have 540 amp hours, and you have a generator. I like redundancy. I like if one thing fails, you have something else. So let's just say your batteries are draining a little quicker than you thought. Then your generator kicks on, and the generator runs, and then when it turns off, the lithium batteries are going. But this is the thing. Usually people are gone 2 or 3 hours. That's the question I get every day. How long can the batteries run the air conditioner? Because my dog, my cat, my parrot, my ferret, my chinchilla.
Or you just want your van to be nice and cool.
Or you just want your van to be nice and cool while you're sleeping. Your batteries can run 5 hours on this. They can run 10 hours. You know, there are formulas that we can help you do on the nonlinear equations.
For the sake of the people.
For the sake of the people.
Let's wrap it up.
I'll take the glasses off. It's like I'm Clark Kent and Superman. So now I'm Clark Kent, and when I take them off, I'm Superman. Isn't that the deal?
Where did he go? I don't even know. Who are you? Okay, so listen, if people want to find out more information about this, how do they do it?
Sunshine State RVs. We deliver free anywhere in the nation. Call us. We have 120 Class B RVs in Gainesville.
Yes.
120.
And you can always also talk to the guys at Midwest Automotive Design.
Ron's great. Ron's the one that really designed this system and came up with all this, and a lot of credit to Ron for what he's doing, and always on the cutting edge.
And if you get one of these, Corey will walk you through it.
Corey, so this does seem complicated. This video is not your walkthrough, so Corey, one of our technicians, will spend as much time with you as you need explaining all of this to you, walking you through it, teaching you how to use it.
Even though he's injured, the poor guy.
Yeah, and you would camp locally for your first 2 nights, so that way you can be plugged in, you can test everything, and we're there with you in the beginning.
Yeah, that helps. I was just talking to some folks that are doing that right now. They're out there camping. All right.
Beautiful.
Good. We're out of here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.